You don't need music. Hello, hi, I'm Jessie, and we worked with. I'm a business partner with Bonteheuwel High School. The presentation can just. I think I'm just gonna really kind of talk and how you say it, take it out of your sleeve that I don't have. But for me, I knew about Partners for Possibility already about many years ago. But then I never realized that that I could be a business leader. I never saw myself as that. I'm a small entrepreneur. I run a boutique travel agency, and I bring in a lot of Dutch clients. So that's where my accent is from the Netherlands. So when in the end of 2016, when I met Natalie from Partners for Possibility, I sat next to her, and I was talking to her on a networking breakfast. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. I want to be part of this. I want to be part of bettering the education system in South Africa. That's what what is important. And then as a small entrepreneur, you don't exactly have the money lying around to support the program. But within I think I sent out 3 emails to clients, to friends with businesses, and within no time I had fundraised the money. Oops, I'm not pressing anything. Anyway, within about 2 weeks I had fundraised the money that I needed for the program, and then I was partnered up with Nikki from Bonteheuwel, and the idea is with Partners for Possibility that you first that you meet a lot of times and you build trust and all of that, but
it doesn't work for the camera.
Oh, it's for the camera.
Use it for the camera.
Ah, okay. That's weird. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was saying that with Partners for Possibility is very important that you're gonna trust your partner and you're gonna you build a relationship. But for Nikki and me that was like we're like rolling eyes. We love action, so we wanted to. We kind of started quite soon already, talking about certain actions that I wanted to do, and I had certain plans with Dutch learners that I bring in. I bring in every year. There's a few Dutch schools that come and visit South Africa, Cape Town. So I was hoping, obviously, with the partnership with Partners for Possibility, that I could build with that with Bonteheuwel, and then not accidentally, but Bonteheuwel offers tourism as a topic in high school, which was fantastic. So so I think we after that first meeting we kind of gave big hugs and we were like friends. It was great.
So when Paul brought Jessie to the school, I already Googled. I went into Google and I said Jessie. Jessie Lippitz, and I got all the information. So when she walked into my office, I knew exactly who Jessie would be. But that's the kind of partners we are. But myself and Jessie, we took the triangle components. We took the learners, we took the teachers, the educators, and we took the parents. And we started with the learners by building bridges, by taking the students of Langa, bringing them to Bonteheuwel, and taking the learners from Bonteheuwel to Langa. And by sharing our gifts, we have built a community of exchanging, a community of communicating, and a community of traveling together. Then we moved over to the educators. Now you must know that Bonteheuwel, and I said, if you should have asked me a year ago, I would have started with the troubles in Bonteheuwel. But we've grown past that through Partners of Possibilities. Because now we've realized that we do have gifts in our community. And we started with our educators when Jessie brought a group of university students and we said, let's go to Gugulethu. And other partners. And our educators, when we say school, you say, how can you, it's time on task, teachers can't leave, but luckily it was exam time that time. And we took our educators, those who indicated they would love to go and participate in sport and learn new skills. We took them to Gugulethu, and I think it was 3 or 4 other schools.
Yeah, there were 20 teachers from, I think, 5 or 6 different schools. Which was all communicated through the Partners for Possibility network. And we set up like a trainer for teachers that wanted to learn sports coaching skills and bring it back to the school. And Bonteheuwel,
And now you probably wonder, sport, how does it connect with bringing change in the schools? You know, we've moved from 3 sporting codes to at the moment to 10. By changing the mindset of educators, by bringing outside partners in to show them, yes, you don't have a skill or you don't have the know-how, but by empowering yourself, you can make a change in the school community. And then we moved over to and this I must say, this is the wow of our partnership, the community building workshop. We would always say in our schools, we can't get the parents on board. Now, a year ago, I would have said that. Now I'm smiling all the way. Because just before or after we had to hand in these slides, we had our first parent meeting. And with that parent meeting, we didn't say, dear parent, we said, dear moms and dads, bring your skills and gifts to our meeting. Share that gifts and skills to our meeting, and then we give a few points. Safety, sports. And when the parents came into the hall, they were sitting like this. They first stood outside wondering what is happening here. Because usually they would be in rows. And we will be on the stage talking down to them. But when we said, as you came in, please go and sit at the table where you would feel comfortable with the name tags on each table. Came in, they walked around, and they found themselves sitting at the table. That teachers just started facilitating. Now remember I said we had 10 parents. Again, through Partners of Possibilities, a year ago I would not have said. I have now 250 parents on board. I've got a safety committee. I've got a sports. I've got the arts and crafts. I've got all those 10 committees going. And that would not have been possible. I would never have thought about that if I wasn't part of this Partners for Possibility, if I did not attend that community workshop. Now, and I always say, myself and Jessie, when we get together, we can talk forever. And that is why I said, we are go-getters. Don't get me wrong. We don't stagnate. But Partners of Possibility made it possible for us. Via our group meetings, listening to our other partners, listening to our other principals, sharing that ideas, tweaking it a little bit, and bringing it back to our schools. So we've touched all three, the triangle, the learners, the educators, and the parents. And 2018 is a year where we said, change. We make the change within us. And when myself and Jessie spoke a week ago, we've met a week ago, and now we're taking learners abroad through Partners of Possibility. Remember I said in the beginning, it was partners between Langa and Bonteheuwel, and now Langa and Bonteheuwel will be part of global exploration. We'll be taking learners to the Netherlands next year. A year ago, I would never have thought about it. And I would like to say to possible partners out there, you do have an influence. Don't ever think that you can't make a difference in our schools. You can make a difference even if it seems like that little bit. To us, it's a huge difference. So myself and Jessie, we've moved now, and like I said, from partners to friends. We've moved our school community from taking charge, from making a difference in the lives of our learners. But we've also moved from parents taking ownership of our school, and by taking charge of certain sport codes. But lastly, I want to say, and we're starting, actually, we should have started last week. We are starting by telling the learners, interval, it's your time. We're putting out the table tennis boards. We're putting out the chess. We're putting out the dominoes. We are telling them, instead of you smoking, become active citizens. We are creating the skills there for you. We are creating the opportunities for you. So, and I want to say thank you for Partners of Possibilities for making it possible for Bonteheuwel High School.